What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life TV with Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for a recap and review of Star Trek Season 2, Episode 9. Yes, this is Episode 9. I am a week behind, so I got to give it to you on my way to work. And then Episode 10 should be popping up sometime later today. Apologize for the delays. It seems like I'm getting these recaps done on this show every 2 weeks, and I really apologize for that, but I'm still watching the show because I still love it. Okay, so Episode 9, Project Daedalus, I think that's how you pronounce it. There was a lot that happened in there. I was really surprised. I was really surprised at what went down in this particular episode. We finally get to know another crew member and who that crew member was, or a little bit about what that crew member was, and they died. I was like, wait, what happened here? Okay, so as y'all know, Star Trek Discovery is still slated to be fugitives after they had to rescue Michael and Spock from Section 31. Okay, so they on the run. Well, the Admiral has reached out to them and is coming on board. She got some questions, and she has a mission that she wants them to complete as well. Okay, now they fugitives. Why would you want them to help? I was confused by this. I'm still kind of leery about Admiral. I know I'm leery about everybody. I'm leery about Admiral. I'm leery about Captain Pikey. Ever since she was hanging out with L'Rell. Remember, she was captured by the Klingons. And I thought she had died, but I guess she hadn't died. Oh, crap. Got hit by this train. Okay. The band is coming up, pal. So, yeah, I thought she had died, but, I guess she hadn't died. So, she comes on board. All attitude. She got all motherfucking attitude when she walks on board. And Captain Pike is, happy that she's here, but not so much, because you can sense the tension that she has. It seems like she has some type of animosity against Captain Pike. And she was like, I need y'all to do something. I have a mission for you, but first, I need to talk to Spock. And so Pike tried to tell her, look here, Section 31 had him. They was going to torture him with some new technology that Starfleet hasn't even seen. For all we know, they could have killed him. And what we do know, there is not a murder that happened. Spock didn't kill anyone. And Section 31, they the bad guys. And she was like, I hear you. I hear all your accusations. I got that sun right there. It's coming in. Hopefully I can turn this corner soon. I hear all your concerns. But first, let me talk to Spock. And I'm like, why you seem so unsure, Admiral? Why do you seem so unsure? I guess you can't trust everybody. Heck, I can't trust her. Like I said, I can't trust her. Ain't nobody. The fact that she back in charge after being captured by Voq and L'Rell. The fact that she back in charge causes me great concern. Oh, my mic went down. I was like, what the hell just happened on me? Okay, here we go. Fix my mic, y'all. And turn people, what the heck they sitting here for? Well, if y'all never watched me do a recap while I'm driving, I apologize because I got rolled to the rage. It'd be all flustered up in my system. Girl, don't bring your ass over here. You should have been in this lane when we turned this damn corner. So, Captain Pike allows Admiral to go in and talk to Spock, right? So she hooks Spock up to some stuff. I guess it was like a lie detector or polygraph type of situation going on. Little dots go through and they run through his memories and they drop the memories in the box. I'm not sure what the purpose of that was, because you're still going to ask some questions. And Spock looking like, okay. So we go through the first thing. Why did you kill those 3 medical people? I ain't kill anybody. Okay. How did you kill them? I didn't kill anybody. Well, what would make you want to hurt? What makes you want to kill him? I don't know how many different ways I got to answer the same doggone question. I didn't kill anybody. Okay, so what did you do then? How did you get out of there? Well, I did the Vulcan press, the Vulcan nerve prints. You know what I'm saying? And see, look up at the lie detector test. You are telling the truth. Okay. And then so she said, well, what made you escape? He said, well, I didn't escape. What you mean? I was confused. Now, what you mean you didn't escape? Well, I checked myself into this facility. And since I checked myself into this facility, I could leave when I wanted to. So I left. That's what happened. Because at first she asked me, why did he leave against medical orders? I didn't have no medical orders, so I checked myself in. But he was questioning his own judgment, whether or not he was insane. So, everything seemed to go haywire. And they was trying to hold him there. So he had to escape at this point because they seemingly wasn't going to let him go. They did my auntie like that back in the day. She checked herself into a nursing home and she tried to walk up out of there. And they was like, she crazy. Then they put her in the psych ward. It took us forever to get out of that damn psych ward. So, she checked the lie detector test. The test determined you're telling the truth. So he not lying. He would pass all with flying colors. So Admiral come out like, okay, well, the test say that he is 100% accurate. He telling the truth, or at least the truth that he believe. Now, everybody like me, what you questioning him for? So she pulls up this video and shows us Spock in there getting busy. Pow, knocking out the 3 medical people, taking his gun, poosh, poosh, poosh. Captain Pike like, oh no, that's a setup. That he couldn't have did that. That's not the Spock I know. We looking at it with our own eyes. And I'm looking at it and I'm still saying, nah, that didn't happen. I don't know why, but I'm like, that didn't happen. Maybe it's the sound of Spock's voice. Maybe it's that deep baritone in his voice. I'm like, no, that didn't happen. Okay, so Michael, of course, don't believe it either. And she's determined to prove that Spock is innocent. But Captain Pike like, you can't go talk to your brother. You need to stay the heck away from him. She was like, no, not my brother. Tyler, the Spock is, she's supposed to help prove that Spock is innocent. That's the one thing she is supposed to do. But we still got the problem with Tyler, because remember Tyler, everybody thought that he was the one who sabotaged the ship. That Section 31 sent him in there to send back like messages to people, to them, so they could know exactly all their moves and where they're going. And she wants to prove that Tyler is innocent too. That's what he told her to stay away from him. Okay, because so basically what all they know is that the signal showed up in these 2 different areas. When they get there, the signal is gone. Saru was able to see the red devil and determine that it was a humanoid that's been time traveling. And remember last week I said I thought Spock was going to be the humanoid. I still think it is. I still think the Red Angel is Spock. I do. And I mean, he's a time traveler. You could travel back in time. And being that I know the rules of time travel is if you see yourself, that once you see yourself, then you could die, you could combust, you could not cease to exist, all that good stuff, except for in Back to the Future, because Marty seen I think himself as a baby a few times. But you change history. But I think that's why I think this is Spock, the humanoid. That's why this Spock came to him. Because Stamen said, think about why it would come to you. Of all the people in the world, what made you so special? Usually, time travelers try to travel back to time, and they find themselves and try to plant something in their own self, in their own mind, in their own psyches. Hopefully not to be directly seen, but they try to plant something in themselves so they could help themselves survive and help save some humanity, because they the only ones know how to do it. That's what I'm thinking. But they can't tell themselves that they themselves. So that's why I'm thinking that Spock is the Red Devil. Okay, so I'm hitting the brakes, y'all. Just to make sure that I don't hit nobody, because I'm recording and I ain't should be recording while I'm driving. So, the mission that the Admiral wants them to go on. She believes that Section 31 is stepping a little bit out of bounds. They got some things going on that they ain't supposed to be doing. And the problem is Patar, the one who gave the Emperor the rights to the throne, basically, Patar. The problem is her. So We need to get in there into mission control because they done locked us. They done locked everything down. They done locked all our codes out. Starfleet Command can't get can communicate with them. They can't hear them. Everything is locked out the system. We need to get in there and see what the fuck is everybody trying to get over here in the last goddamn minute. You nothing to do it in front of me. That's not what we finna do today. Shit, bastards. I think they do this because they got Missouri plates. I'm telling you. These Florida people see these Missouri plates and they think they can get them. No, you're not getting me today. You're not coming over here. You should have made your mind up a long time ago. Well, I guess the vultures don't eat raccoons. That's the first time I seen roadkill in Florida. These vultures be turning this roadkill up. Okay, so she needs them to break into Section 31 and get back control of control. Okay, and since they are fugitives, who better to do it? Somebody who already off the books because this is the illegal mission. Okay. Oh, my light changed. All right, I got this. Yes. This is an illegal mission. So they are dead set to go down now and head over to Section 31. Stamets is in the back room trying to work out what spore drive got jacked up and the reason why they, having all these issues. At the same time, Arian is still, I already know she's still infiltrated in the mind, the robot. Then we see a flashback of this lady and this guy walking down the beach. They so happy, they so excited, they just got married, and they on their way back. We gonna come back and we gonna celebrate with you. That's what we finna do. And so we learned this is fucking Ariam. Like, what the hell? She a human? I thought this child was 100% robot, 100% artificial intelligence. No, baby, she is an augmented human. And she got memories of her old life. She's going through memories of all her friendships that she have on the ship. So we learning through her through a crash course that this is a real being. Somebody, like I had feelings for Data. Data was my boy. And I didn't really have feelings for the robot. We ain't got real feelings for anybody in the crew for real because we don't really get to know them. They barely ever go on missions and things like that. So, she got to delete memories at least once a week. And she saved the ones that she loved. But the little whatever has infiltrated her brain turns itself off and on. And it seems like in heightened moments, it comes back on and it starts to download information. And I may be mixing some stuff up as far as the orders going, but basically that's what's going on with her. Like I said, it seems like everybody is tilting their head like what's going on when they look at her, but they ain't nobody noticing. When her eyes turn, she always tilts her head and her eyes turn red and flash. Nobody seems to notice that at all. It's alarming to me. And Khan, who is the new security detail, seems to think that something is off with her, but can't really tell. Like, you need to be investigating. You ain't doing your job too well, young honey. You ain't doing your job too well. So, as they're trying to determine, navigate the ship to get to where it need to go, they need Ariam and Tilly to decode the messages that have been sent to find out what all, quote unquote, Tyler sent. So Tillium and Ariam, they doing it. They get stuck. Well, actually, Tilly was stuck, and then Ariam is just flying through it. And she sends Tilly away. When she sends Tilly away, that's when she starts to download the information again. And she downloaded the information again. And, like I said, Khan is standing there looking, but she ain't looking. Like, she's standing there in the doorway. Like, what the fuck is going on? Okay, so they pulled up on Section 31. Section 31 is covered with fucking mines. Land mines, air mines, blade mines, just mines. It's covered all over. And they got to navigate their way through this shit. And this is not something that Starfleet allows. But the Admiral say in the time of war, we do what we got to do. Oh, you really going that damn slow? In the time of war, we got to do what we got to do. So, we put all that shit around there for them to be able to protect, because they the ones who was, like I said, in control of everything. I don't know why all organizations and countries and stuff always download all their vital information to one facility. And this facility need to be protected, which is what Section 31 was doing. Okay. They had an old abandoned prison. Since there's prisoners there, they can't scan to see if there's life signs around. They're going to have to take their shields down. Oh, shit, I'm running late. They're going to have to take their shields down because the mines attract the shields. I'm running late. How late am I? And I'm working a big assignment today, and I really need to be there on time. Okay, let's just get it, girl. Let's get it. So, they scanned, once they start going through, they started getting attacked. It's like somebody was setting them up. They got direct information to hit them everywhere they go. They know all their moves. And I'm like, it's Airiam. It's Airiam doing it. But why is Airiam doing it? We don't understand it fully yet. Because remember, she got hit by something from the sphere, that type of situation. When they got over there, So we still ain't sure exactly why is it doing it. Well, Michael and Spock and they're doing their thing. They still angry at each other. Spock is just not letting go of the fact that she abandoned him and she told him he wasn't shit because he was half human. It's like you can't see, like your all logic can't make you understand what she was trying to do, that you should let go of your damn anger. Your logic should make you understand it because that's what you say you're using is all logic. But it seems like Spock is coming from emotional, and he said, I am coming from an emotional state of mind. And it feels so good to be able to do that. I was like, oh. I mean, he arguing, he being combative, and that starts to make you question, damn, did he really do kill the people because he want to come from using emotion? Why is we not moving? I'm going to be late for work. I'm going to be late for work. We sitting still. I don't understand why we sitting still. I got 10 minutes to get 20 minutes. I got 10 minutes to get somewhere that's 20 minutes away. I'm 20 minutes from my house. And so far, I'm 10 minutes from my house, but it took me 20 minutes to go 10 minutes from my house. Crazy. Come on, people. Y'all drive. Drive like y'all got somewhere to be. Because I do. I got somewhere to be, people. Come on, let's get it. You can do 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 it. I know once I get to my daughter's job, I still got 10 minutes. And I ain't even at her job. I ain't even close to her job. Anywho, so, basically Michael was trying to get Spock to go back to using 100% logic, as if, him using emotions has flawed him. But that's what you do, girl. You act off emotions too. Like, they both got into each other's feelings, got into each other's heads. Michael got called back to the bridge to help them with these evasive maneuvers that they need to do to get into the doggone Section 31. And like I said, they wasn't able to hail anybody. They couldn't read any life signs. Then all of a sudden, Patar hails them, comes on screen. And she's like, hey, we see you. You can't be allowed to come into our place. We gonna fuck you up. I mean, they was fucking that ship up. Them blades was turning, them blade mines was turning that ship up. So you can't come down here. And Admiral was like, open the gates to Section 31. I am still, senior to you or whatever. And Patar's like, Once you took your ass onto that fugitive ship with them fugitives, you became a fugitive yourself, girl. You better go on somewhere. Bye with that. Bye with that. I was like, well, damn. Okay. I found it odd, though, that it wasn't Emperor or Leland talking. I found that real odd that it wasn't Emperor or Leland talking. So, and that's the Section 31 headquarters is where they was at. I got questions now that I'm thinking about where they was at and what they was actually doing. I got some serious questions. So, They need to send a crew over. It was gonna be Saru, I think Khan and Michael. Or what have Saru, Khan, and Michael was gonna go over. Well, Saru thinks something else is going on, so he wanted to stay back on the ship and look deeply into something else that he was looking at. And so Arian was like, well, I'll go, because if they need, somebody with some technical knowledge, I'm the one. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over there with them. So, everybody happy. Hey, she going. My girl get to go on a mission. That's how Detmer is like. She get to go on a mission. It's just like they don't really get to go on missions often. And the fact that he was just like, okay, fine, go. I was surprised he didn't pick somebody else like Stamets. Why? I know Stamets still working on the spore drive, whatever. And as far as Stamets and Hugo, Spock told him, it's not that Hugh may not love you, or he may not care about you anymore. He just don't know how to care about himself. That's pretty much what's going on with him. Okay, that's the story on Hugh. We didn't get to see him this episode at all. So they get over there to the ship. And it's dry blood everywhere. Like, why is it the gravity has been deactivated? The life support system is down. What is really going on? Okay, so she sends Khan off. Michael sends Khan off to go activate the life support system. And when she does that, while she's off doing that, they realize it's dead bodies floating around. Dead bodies. And this is one of the things I said I had questions, like Section 31 headquarters. Y'all let me know. Section 31 headquarters is not the same place that Georgiou and Leland are at. I thought that was all headquarters. Or Section 31 headquarters is where Patara herself was at with all the rest of the council. Because the first person they wrote up on, or first being they wrote up on, looked like one of the council members. He was the one that was like, we're not going to include Discovery? Why is that? That's the one. It looked like it was. So, when the life support system came back on, the bodies dropped. Everybody dead. Arian say they've been dead for a couple weeks, and their bodies are froze solid. Oh, what? So if everybody dead, because the Discovery is listening in, watching in, everybody dead. Who the hell was I just talking to then? Because one of the bodies was who? Patara. Who was I talking to? So then Saru said, well, I told y'all I was working on some stuff. I figured some stuff out. Baby Patara was a damn hologram. Okay, so who's controlling the freaking hologram, though? It can't be Tyler. Tyler's confined. So he ain't running stuff. And then they looked at, he compared like heat signatures that they should be able to see or read when they in heightened situations, and her heat signature didn't change, so he knew she was a hologram. So he went back to look at the one with Spock, same situation. The one with Spock was supposed to be killing up all them folks. It was a hologram as well. Spock didn't do it, as Michael Williams Spock said. He didn't do it. He didn't kill nobody. Okay, so Patara and them dead. So now everybody got questions like, what the fuck is really going on? I don't know what made Tilly sit down at the command control and pull up Arian information. Because her interaction with her seemed pretty normal. It was Khan who was realizing shit was going wonky with her. But she sat down and looked up, okay, it's Arian. Arian's been feeding all this information. She been downloading all these memories, and she done completely deleted all her memories, this, that, and the third, It's Arian. Oh shit, now we gotta get a special message over there to Michael and to Khan. It's supposed to have been on a secure line. Why they bringing over the loudspeakers and shit? That didn't make sense to me, because Arian heard everything that they were saying. They brought it over there, and they telling her it's Arian looking out for her, and they get guns locked and loaded. Arian like, I will fuck y'all up. Oh, y'all just don't know. Then she did a clicker, and the eyes turned red, and they was like, what the hell was that? Y'all just now seeing this for the first time? Come on, man. I was so disappointed in that. So, damn, I got 3 minutes to get to work. I'm late. I don't like being late when I want to be there on time. The other times I don't care if I'm late. So, she comes in and they get the fighting. And earlier she had asked Khan about her augmentation that she had that allows her to breathe within our atmosphere. She snatched that shit right up off of Khan's face. Khan is, she, can't breathe. She dying. She can't breathe. That was a good little dying scene, though. She had a good little dying scene. Can't get that breath. She reaching out for that little thing. I was surprised Arian didn't come on and step on the smash it. That's what I would have did. If I'm trying to kill off somebody, I'm going to step on the smash it. Well, her and Michael about to go at it now. Baby, they choreographed some awesome fight scenes in this episode. It started off slow, but I think it was because of the effect of the gravity that they had almost slow-mo, and maybe they wanted us to see all the movements as well. But it was good. It was a good choreographed fight scene. Back on the ship, Tilly like, let me talk to her. Because Michael was able to lock Arian into a separate part of the ship. Arian's about to fuck stuff up. Come to find out, from what Spock has been saying, somebody finna destroy our life. All life, not just human life, all life. Everything living and breathing, even the plants, everything about to die. Something is about to destroy it. Okay. That turns out that's Arian. Arian is what's came back to destroy, kill, and will. Now, like I say, by her switching back and forth, they realize that, she's still there. Herself is still there. So Tilly like, let me talk to her. Let me talk to my girl. I know you done saved all our memories. You're a good person. Michael. You don't want to do this. Arian switched back to herself for a hot second. Said, hey, y'all better kill me. Hit that airlock. Because if you don't hit the airlock within 15 seconds, I'm coming in doors blasting and I'm taking y'all all out. Everything. I'm going to destroy it all. Destroy it all. I'm going to take it down. So I'm assuming that's why Arian had the red eyes. Cause is she the red devil too? I don't know. Maybe she is the signal. Ain't no telling. So yeah, Arian's about to kill it all. About to take it down. And Michael, caught up in her damn emotion that she don't want Spock to use. It's like, I can't kill her. They like, hey, open the airlock, Michael. That's a direct order. I can't do it. There is another way. Got to be another way. So she's firing, bang, banging, shing. Oh, you trying to come this way? She trying to fire the door and get to the other door. She don't know what she gonna do when she get to the other side, but she want to fire up the door and she want to save Arian. Like, no, unlock the damn door, girl. Unlock the door. We get down to like 2 seconds left. I was like, wait a minute, did Michael finally do it? No, baby. Kinda got her little augmentation back on her face. She can breathe again. She can breathe again. And she came over there. She opened the air like, bitch, like, hey, look, we gonna live today. We's gonna live. Everybody cried up and teared up. They was really tearful. I wonder if they was just really tearful because the real character was leaving the show. But like I said, we got to know her in this one doggone episode. So, Section 31 has been duly compromised. All the people in control pretty much was dead. So I guess that's going to leave Leland and Emperor in charge because, like I say, everybody in command is dead. Stop fucking trying to do that. Another motherfucker trying to get me. No, bitches. So yeah, another controller's dead. Who gonna take on control? Who gonna run that? They gonna put Tyler over there to run it? The person y'all didn't trust. They be amazing me how they don't trust people and then all of a sudden they in charge of something. All right. Anyway, y'all, I know I probably missed some stuff. If y'all still watching the show, leave your comments down in the comment section about what I may have missed. Talk about it down there. Like I said, episode 10 is gonna come up. This season has been really good. It's just been really good. Y'all have a great day. Peace.